Yo, 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 crack a 40 and check your rollies. It's podcast time.
How's it going, everybody? Tim and Nick here from Pro Wrestling Unlimited with another edition of the Pro Wrestling Unlimited podcast here on Wednesday. What is it, October 25th?
Pro Wrestling Unlimited.
What's going on, Nick?
I'm fucking tired. I feel like I haven't slept in the last 6 months.
All right, we've
Notification Squad says Aussie Menace.
Sebastian Martinez is here with us, the Sin City Kid, Mr. Logan, AJ Malota, Nicole Ling, Plush Gamers, Scott Frame, Derek Bodkek.
Bocek, get his goddamn name right, you fuck.
How's it? Anyways.
Everybody's in chat tonight. Juliana, the lady who knows every fucking birthday. Whose birthday is it today, Juliana? Enlighten me. Janny K is here. Plush Gamers says hi more times than anyone else in the fucking chat.
Million times.
All right. You do it one more time, we're gonna time you out.
Oh, Robert
and
Cathy.
It stops.
Notify us just to be late on the stream. Tim is being so Cali again. I apologize. I'm working off not an excuse, but I'm working off a computer that likes to freeze every couple minutes. I'm surprised it doesn't freeze up more during the live stream.
Hey guys, keep on sucking.
Oh Lord, you just want to talk about it?
Dude, holy fuck. I have just a love for Tom Phillips. And when that whole face fuck me thing broke out, I wasn't mad at him. I was just proud of him. So I was like, Tom, you're never going to live this down, buddy. And it's proven to be true right now, as they won't let him say,
whoa,
Jolly Ranchers.
Wait, we don't know if it's 100% true, but this is just Brian Alvarez's assumption.
Okay, fucking come on.
I mean, it's probably a really good assumption.
It's the best assumption physically fucking possible. I'm in love with it, though.
Yeah. Pretty much, Alvarez thinks that Tom Phillips is going to be gone till the whole Jolly Ranchers thing is over with. So what's the line he doesn't have to say?
Keep on sucking.
That's right. Apparently Michael Cole said it on Smackdown, and the Usos were like, what the heck? They were caught off guard with it.
Goddamn. I don't know. Tom fucking Phillips. Hey, fellas, says Mr. Batman.
All right.
What's going on, Ashton?
Before we go any
Why do
farther,
you guys live stream so late? Because we can.
Because here's my question, Sebastian: is it really late for you, or what? Where are you from? That's the question. Because the lateness thing is different between time zones. For us, it's 9 p.m. Not too late, really. For some people, I know it is midnight. So I get it. I get for some people it is late. That's why we put it up on the Patreon, so you can get the downloadable version. It goes straight up here onto It goes straight up here on.
No.
What happened?
Nightbot took out Frosty Gambino for saying yo 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 Caracafoli and check your rollies. It's crime time.
I'll go turn Nightbot off.
Oh, it's because of caps. Just turn off caps. Say caps is fine. Tim's learning Nightbot. And I didn't tell him it bans capital letters. So just watch out for that. Yeah, no, it's not too late. And Tim, did you know it's midnight in New York?
It is.
Did you know how time zones work? I forgot the name. Forgot the fuck I was talking about.
But
I think we should kind of promote something here in the beginning of our new network.
go for it.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, it was kind of more your idea. Well, but it's both of us, but go for it. You do it.
All right, so basically we have this new network where Tim and I love being quite fucking annoying. So we're going to start a whole new show called Shooting the Shit. It's going to be its own channel. Going to have stuff on there about fucking sports, football, fucking baseball, whatever the fuck you want. Hash on there about video games, fucking music. It's just going to be more of a general type fucking show. Because I feel like with this, it's we can really only stick to wrestling on here. Well, we don't have to, but we're choosing to really make it hit home that we're a wrestling network here. But we do want to make a network for people that, maybe we have some people in here that aren't all into wrestling, but we want to make a different network, you know?
Exactly.
So we'll do that, and we'll just we'll see how that goes. We'll try it for a while, and yeah. Robbie Waters, let's talk about this SmackDown versus Raw situation.
First off, I do got to get our shameless plugs in. If you guys do want to head over to Strong Style brand clothing, we've got a lot of cool t-shirts, hats, shoes, anything really, you name it. They've got flags. They've got a lot of cool items on their website. And if you go over to their website, link is in the description below. You then use checkout code PWUnlimited. You will get 10% off of your purchase. Also, another sponsor of the channel is WrestleCrate. If you guys did not see my WrestleCrate unboxing yesterday, they did send out a Halloween edition WrestleCrate this month with a lot of cool goodies. There was even a little gag in there. They put some candy, you know, Halloween. So, gave some candy. That's pretty cool. There was a bonus t-shirt in there as well. A lot of stuff from former WWE superstar Gangrel. But if you guys want to check out WrestleCrate for yourself, link is in the description below. Check out the promo code PWUnlimited as well, and you will get 10% off of your first purchase.
Juliana says, you did great in that.
Well, appreciate it. So, Raw versus
Keep
SmackDown.
on sucking. Yeah,
Whoa.
I do keep on sucking.
So, Raw versus SmackDown.
Great game.
Are you watching?
Say it again?
Or are you watching the game?
No, it's SmackDown versus Raw. Great game.
Oh, someone said something about the World Series, so I thought that's what you said great game about.
Oh, no, I'm not watching. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I watched yesterday's.
The teams I root for aren't in it, so I don't give a shit anymore.
Gotcha.
A's aren't in it. Red Sox aren't in it. I have no need to watch it.
So anyways, Raw versus SmackDown going into the Survivor Series this year. It's going to be interesting. We already know that Randy Orton will be on Team SmackDown. Sami Zayn will not be on Team SmackDown. We don't know any of the men for the Raw team. We know the women's SmackDown team is captained by Becky Lynch. Also Charlotte, Naomi, Carmella, Tamina. We know that Alicia Fox is the captain of the Raw women's team. I could assume Sasha and Bayley will also be on the team. Possibly Nia Jax and maybe either... You think they'll put Asuka on that team?
If they do, then they're going to have to win.
True. Because they've got... If they put Bayley, Alicia, Sasha, there's 2 more spots open. One's possibly going to Nia. And then the other one's open for Mickey, Emma, or Asuka. And I don't see them keeping Asuka off the pay-per-view.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Because if Asuka's in there, Raw's gonna have to win. Because that means she would have to be eliminated.
Right.
Which I say is a fucking no-go.
Exactly.
So I don't.
Yeah, and then we have the champion versus champion matches. We've got Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss taking on SmackDown Live Women's Champion Natalya.
And let's say who we think are going to win right now, because obviously Bayley, fucking Bliss is going to win that one.
Oh yeah, that's for
There's
sure.
no way fucking Natalya goes over fucking Alexa Bliss.
I do not see that happening. Then we've got with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, taking on the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
The Shield are going to go over that one.
I can probably more likely say the Shield, but if the Usos do win it, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think if it's non-canon, I guess it doesn't really fucking matter who wins, which
Right.
I have something to say about for a certain match here in a minute.
Are you talking about...
Yep, just continue.
The U.S. champion Baron Corbin against the IC champion The Miz?
Miz can lose that match and it'd be fine.
But
that one's a toss-up. It doesn't matter.
Right, but you can tell they're really trying to build up Baron Corbin, so I could see Corbin winning that one for sure. And then we've got Universal Champion Brock Lesnar taking on the WWE Champion, the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
I got Jinder for that match, man.
No.
Look, it's non-canon. It doesn't fucking matter. There's never going to be a fucking rematch. If Jinder could sneak a fucking win, how crazy would that be?
No.
Yep. Who didn't Brock lose last year?
At Survivor Series?
Exactly.
But they weren't building him up to be this big monster guy for Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Oh my god, I think it'll be fine.
Okay, we'll see.
Say the modern day Maharaja wins. With the help of the Sing Along brothers.
Ooh, Sebastian, good suggestion there for Team SmackDown, but it can't be Corbin because Corbin's already facing The Miz.
Corbin.
But that is interesting because I've seen people suggest Randy, Rude, Shinsuke, and then 2 guys from the New Day.
Randy Rude sounds like a wrestler.
Well, you know Randy Orton's already in it. It's either going to be Shinsuke Nakamura or Kevin Owens. I don't see Kevin Owens beating Shinsuke. Bobby Roode or Dolph Ziggler. Rude's going to beat Ziggler. And then you got 2 spots open. One for AJ Styles, which I hadn't actually heard many people say because a lot of people think they're going to put 2 members of the New Day, Kofi and Big E. So if you put AJ, then that leaves a spot open. Would you put only 1 member of the New Day? Because just how prominent the New Day was during that invasion thing on Raw, I don't see them being left out of the pay-per-view. And if they're not on Team SmackDown, what else do you do with them at the pay-per-view?
I mean, they could fucking... I don't know. That's true.
I've also heard, but I don't know if this is going to be true, they may add a Raw vs. SmackDown just like 2-on-2 tag match to the pre-show. I don't know if that's going to happen. That's just something I heard today. Either a one-on-one or a tag team match on the pre-show.
Do you think, what do you think the Cruiserweights are going to have to do with it?
I heard it's going to be a rematch from this Monday, Team Enzo versus Team Kalisto. Or no. Kalisto said it's not Team Kalisto, it's Team Lucha.
That's cancer. Anyway.
AJ Mileto says that Shane will be on the team as the captain.
Nah.
I think they're going to do Shane versus Kurt because Shane told... Okay, here's the interesting thing. On Raw, Shane said, Kurt, bring your gold medals and what's left of your roster to SmackDown. Now, when they re-aired that for the opening video package for SmackDown, they cut out Shane saying, bring your gold medals. So did Shane talk out of turn, or have they changed their mind?
I don't know. My Batman 28 kind of brought up something that you brought up earlier. Sammy and Kevin Owens will screw over SmackDown.
I think so. There's a good chance.
And I could see them either rushing in on the 6-on-6 or on the Uso Shield match. I think either way, whatever happens, I think that'll be fine for both those characters.
I also think Daniel Bryan's going to screw SmackDown over as well.
Explain this.
I think he's going to allow Raw to come in and invade.
Well,
not at the pay-per-view, but like if you guys didn't see the video I posted, I think Raw's not going to invade until the final SmackDown before the pay-per-view. It just makes sense. SmackDown took that first shot as quick as they could, but Raw's going to be a little more methodical with it. They're going to wait it out. They're going to make SmackDown kind of feel like, okay, are they coming this week? No. Are they coming this week? No. So that final week, they're going to be like, oh, they haven't come. They're not going to come. They're just going to, whatever. And then they come that last week. That's what I think is going to happen. But there's already tension between Shane and Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan told Shane, hey, you better watch out. They're going to come back. And Shane was just like, oh, yeah, whatever. So I think maybe Raw's going to show up and Daniel Bryan's going to be like, not even stop him. Like he's gonna see Kurt or something like that, and he's just gonna be like, "Go for it, wave him on through."
I mean, one thing I guess we could talk about is if we're on the topic of things being edited. Neville no longer in the 205 Live intro.
Exactly,
he's out of there,
which indicates that he is gonna be. Which indicates to me that he's probably pretty much gone.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, he's got to be fucking done.
Because I mean, there we go. I know he was on there the last 2 weeks, even though he was kind of gone, because they were trying to talk him into staying, I guess. But with them taking him out, it's more of like oh, okay, talks are done. He's gone. They're just waiting on excuse me. They just got to get the terms of his release before they can announce anything. But let's take a call here.
Yeah, screw it. I was in the middle of a yawn, but let's take a call here.
If it goes, caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Pretty good. Yourself?
What's going on?
Yeah, guys, I got So, what you guys thought about Paul Heyman absolutely just dissing Jinder Mahal? I thought it was true and funny at the same time.
I think it's just gonna give that goddamn fire to Jinder Mahal to beat Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. That's what I think.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if you guys heard, but from what I'm hearing, Jeff Jarrett is been fired from Impact.
Oh yeah, Jeff Jarrett's completely done with Impact. He showed up to a show, I think it was in Canada over the weekend, supposedly drunk, got in the ring, all kinds of messed up.
He's also in rehab right now.
What?
Yeah.
I did not hear that one.
Yeah. So with that, so with him gone, can like Matt Hardy? You think it's easy for Matt to get the broken gimmick, or he has to go deal with Anthem?
That never had anything to do with Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett was only like involved in that because he had a kind of like almost CEO kind of role with the company, but that has nothing to do with Jeff Jarrett. That was all with Anthem Sports and Entertainment, because they are the ones that actually own the company, Impact Wrestling. And so Matt was dealing with them and their president, Ed Nordholm. So it's not going to change anything on Matt trying to get the gimmick. It's all Ed Nordholm. Ed Nordholm already said about a month or two ago that he's done talking to Matt about it. He's done with all the back and forth bullshit, all the legal stuff. It's just taking up too much money from them, wasting their time, and he's done with it. So as far as people saying, oh, well, Jeff Jarrett's gone from Impact, will that help Matt? It's not going to help at all, because really it wasn't up to Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett was just the one kind of being a punk about it, saying, oh, you're not going to get it, you're doing this, you're doing that. And it's really all up to Anthem and Ed Nordholm.
Okay, last question, I'll let you go. What is, in Barney, I want to hear both of your opinions. What is the best Survivor Series of all time? For me, it was, I forgot what year it was, put it this way, it was Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, JBL, and Bobby Lashley versus Team Raw with Kane, Big Show, Carlito, and Shawn Michaels. To me, that's one of the best Survivor Series matches. Well, Raw against SmackDown Survivor Series matches I've seen. What you guys? You guys don't have to tell me. You can say on the show when I get off the phone. I get off the phone or something. But what are yours?
All right.
Have a go, man.
Thanks for the call. Have a great night.
All right, thanks. Peace.
Man, that's a tough one. I have never really thought about that.
We'll go back to that because I do have to think about that.
Yeah, so do I.
But I do have something here.
Go for it.
So this is from Pro Wrestling Sheet.
Okay.
Pro Wrestling Sheet has learned former Impact Wrestling executive Jeff Jarrett has checked into a rehab facility, this according to sources with direct knowledge. We're told Jeff made a decision this morning to get help, and one source has noted that it seems to be WWE-sponsored rehabilitation.
Uh-oh.
We previously reported Jarrett was fired from his position at Impact Wrestling this week while on a leave of absence. The next day, a promoter in Canada accused him of passing out in the locker room over the weekend due to drinking, then insisting on wrestling a match. There's no word on how long he will be in treatment. So there you go.
Interesting, because I was just on their website, like, when did I call you? 45 minutes ago. I was on their website maybe an hour before that, and it hadn't been posted, so that's new news.
Yeah, I just sent that to you on Twitter. It was tweeted about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, so I was on their website just looking around.
Diana
Diana
Argon says that she's going to face fuck the shit out of me.
The interesting thing about this is Jeff Jarrett has always, from everything I've ever heard, he's always been super professional. That's what I've always heard.
I mean, at this point, he probably just fucking drank to try to forget what the fuck TNA was.
You see, I've always heard, Jeff Jarrett can be cocky and Jeff Jarrett can be a little arrogant, but business-wise, he's always presented himself very professionally. So this does come a little out of left field for me from everything that I've heard in the past.
That is very true. Can you let us know if Nikki Bella and Brie Bella are coming back to wrestle for the WWE or TNA Impact?
They ain't going to TNA.
Thank you very much, Brian Pearson.
I can say that Nikki, if it was up to Cena would tell her not to return because of her neck. He said it on Total Divas and he said it to her on Total Bellas. I don't know how much of that is true because those shows are, spoiler alert, Total Divas and Total Bellas are scripted.
What?
You didn't know that?
What?
They're scripted for the most part. Why do you think they're always going out on location? All the girls are always together. Like when they went to Mexico together. They don't do that in their real personal time.
Wait, you're telling me that they don't get on and they don't get along in person and don't do stuff outside of WWE or Total Divas? Tim, are you fucking kidding me?
Anyways.
Glad you picked up on my sarcasm halfway through the goddamn bit.
I don't even know where I was going with it. Oh, Brie Bella. So, according to Brie, she has stated that she's training to return sometime in 2018. She's training with her husband, Daniel Bryan. And if you guys didn't hear, this is what, a month ago? Daniel Bryan was asked if we will see any, well, they were both asked if we will see any videos of her training, and apparently WWE will not allow her to post any videos of her training because in her videos that she did post or send to the WWE for the Bella's YouTube channel, you see Bryan wrestling taking bumps. They don't want any footage, any proof that Bryan takes bumps, tries to wrestle, try to do anything because they don't want to get in trouble if something happens to him and he's under contract to them.
Exactly. Don't tell me WWE is scripted too.
But as far as Nikki coming back, Brie did say in a recent interview that she would like to return with her sister, but we'll have to see if doctors clear her and if she does decide not to come back, because I know after the match at WrestleMania, apparently her neck was pretty messed up.
I mean, it's not going to be the fucking end of the world to me.
Exactly. They're going to be all over WWE anyways. They got their Total Divas, Total Bellas. They got their YouTube channel, which is done by the WWE. They're going to be involved with the WWE for a long time. What's going to be interesting is if in a year Daniel Bryan leaves the WWE, but the Bellas are still associated with the company. That's what's going to be interesting, because if Daniel leaves and say he goes to CMLL or ROH or New Japan, would he still be on Total Divas and Total Bellas, and would he still appear on their YouTube channel, which is all done through WWE?
Most likely, if fucking like John Laurinaitis is on it.
Now, John Laurinaitis is an executive within WWE. I'm talking about if Daniel leaves to go wrestle for another company.
That's
Especially if he like signs a contract with one of these companies, like Ring of Honor or New Japan. I doubt he would sign with. I mean, he could sign with New Japan, but I'm thinking if he does sign with like officially sign like Cody just did, it would most likely be ROH. But I don't even see him wanting to be a full-time anyways. He just wants to go out there and wrestle. Like, it's not even about money with Daniel Bryan. He just wants to wrestle.
Obviously. I mean, fuck, I would too.
So
if I made my living, I make part of my living on fucking sitting in front of a goddamn computer and talking to you guys, and if I don't fucking do that for like a week, I start to get fucking antsy. I couldn't imagine being fucking told, don't fucking do this, motherfucker. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, he hasn't wrestled in, when was his last match?
Couple years now.
Yeah, it was like, oh, duh, I should know this. I was there his last singles match. It was the Smackdown. His last singles match was the Smackdown after WrestleMania 31. Wow, it's been that long? WrestleMania 31?
Yeah.
Damn. Because I was there when Sheamus. I was there when Sheamus fucked him up.
When is Paige coming back? Tomorrow.
But Paige can be. She could. Paige can literally be back at any moment. I thought that they would make her. Well, I didn't think this, but I fantasy booked it. Paige be a surprise fifth woman for the SmackDown Live team.
I'd like it,
but they already announced the team, so it's not going to happen. I thought it was funny the way Daniel Bryan just pretty much told Lana, "You don't matter."
Yeah.
She was like, he's like, all of you women are on the SmackDown Live team. She goes, wait, there's 6 of us and only 5 spots. He goes, oh yeah, you're not on the team.
AJ, yeah, you can have me on PSN. It's Armstrong 1034. Tim, what's your PSN?
My PSN is a Weebo 322 WEEBO 322. Let's take a call.
Let's take a call.
All right, caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Caller, hey guys, how's it going tonight?
What's going on?
Oh, hey guys. Not too much. I have a couple things. One, so about the Jeff Jarrett stuff. A really good friend of mine was actually in Calgary when Jeff Jarrett was in the ring. He was actually extremely drunk. Apparently, he's had a heavy drinking problem for quite a while. And he was actually supposed to be in Edmonton the next night, and he bailed.
Yeah, he said I can't do it. He just flew home. That's what I heard.
No, like he basically got paid for it and just left. He kind of took the dirty way out.
Right, but what he did is he told the company he was supposed to work for that customs wasn't allowing him to stay in the country and they were sending him home early. Like he was only supposed to be there for a certain amount of days. Customs told him he couldn't stay in the company and they were making him leave the country. So the company apparently called up customs, said that that's not even a thing. And so they said they will never work with Jeff Jarrett again because he literally lied on why he had to leave, saying that he wasn't allowed to stay in the country, which was preposterous in the first place.
Preposterous!
No.
Fucking Tim with the big words over here.
What?
Tim with the big words over here. Fucking preposterous. God damn.
Exactly. So, but no, I know that I know a couple people are very close with the promoter and everything and some of the wrestlers. And I know that a lot of companies in Canada actually, like indie promotions, have actually kind of stated that they will never actually work with Jeff Jarrett, that he kind of burned a lot of bridges in Canada actually because of that.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So, yeah, it was a kind of a shit show. And then my other question was, what's your opinion on there being no title defenses at Survivor Series?
I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Just because it's the champion versus champion, I think all the matches are pretty evenly matched to where it's all just one-off matches that'll never happen again. So I think I'm fine with it.
Yeah. It's to
okay,
me.
Cool.
To me, it's a way to say, hey, Raw, SmackDown, we don't have anything right now as far as for your champions, so we can just everything that they were planning, they can push back a month, and it kind of just saves some time and I guess less booking decisions for the writing crew at the moment.
And this is kind of a better way to do it than that stupid pay-per-view they had bragging rights a few years ago.
Very true.
I like that pay-per-view. Leave it alone.
But it was almost like just another Survivor Series. If you're going to have Survivor Series with... See, here's the thing. When you had bragging rights, Survivor Series wasn't having the traditional Survivor Series matches. It was just another pay-per-view that didn't matter. So now that you do it at Survivor Series now kind of matters again.
Exactly. And my final question, actually. Do you guys ever want to see WWE go back to the way Survivor Series started, where every single match, where they had 4 or 5 matches on the card, and they being the traditional matches, where the entire card is the traditional matches?
Well, I mean, that's kind of how...
4 and 4.
Right. That's kind of how last year was, if you really look at it. There was, the traditional with the tag teams, the traditional with the women, the traditional with the men. So, I mean, they kind of went back to that last year, but now this year there's only going to be 2 traditional matches, and then the rest are all champion versus champion. So they're kind of doing it, but not as much.
Do you think they should put NXT, the 5 best women?
No, I think NXT
men?
needs to just stay doing its own thing with the takeover the night before.
Okay. Anyways, thanks, guys.
All right, thanks for the call. Have a great night.
See you later.
Have a good night.
All right, so we got a little treat for you guys here.
A treat?
Yeah. So just launched is our brand new T-shirt.
What?
YouTube style Pro Wrestling Unlimited T-shirt available now at the Pro Wrestling Unlimited TeePublic store. If you guys purchase this within the next 72 hours, you will actually get it 30% off. You can get it in a T-shirt, a hoodie, stickers, pillows, tote bags, phone cases, so many different options available right now on the Pro Wrestling Unlimited TeePublic store. And like I said, if you do get it within the next 72 hours, you will get it 30% off no matter which item, not just the T-shirt 30% off, but any item you order 30% off. The image you see here, the picture does show it in black, but you can get it in, I don't even know how many different colors if you did want to change
blue,
it up.
orange, green, periwinkle,
Oh, yeah.
fucking off-white, white, black, a blacker version of black. And not only that, I'm pretty sure that aren't all of the shirts on sale once you put a new shirt up?
No, just the newest one. Once you put it on, how TeePublic works is when you put something new up on, it's for sale for the first 72 hours. Not everything, but they do run sales all the time on the website, putting things at 30% off all the time.
Well, there you guys go. Get the King of YouTube style T-shirt.
Should I give them the other tees that's not available yet, that will only be available for a limited time?
Oh, absolutely.
Should I?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So available for a limited time starting November 1st through November 31st will be the Pro Wrestling Unlimited I'm a PWU Guy Ugly Christmas Sweater. But you don't have to buy it as a sweater. You can get it as a t-shirt. You can get it as a tank top. You can get it as a sticker, a pillow, any way that TeePublic does.
A child.
Yeah, you can get it on a onesie. Any way that TeePublic does offer up their items, their merchandise, you can get it, but it's only going to be available through the holiday season from November 1st through December 31st. And on November 1st, it will go on sale. Like I said, whenever we put something brand new up on the TeePublic store, it's automatically for sale for 30% off. So just keep an eye out for that. Starting November 1st through November 31st, you can get the PWUnlimited I'm a PWU Guy Ugly Christmas design or shirt,
How
sweater,
much do the
however you want
shirts and hoodies cost, Brian? I didn't mean to cut you off there. Well, if you want to get these two, the YouTube style one, they are currently 30% off, so they'll be around, what, $14?
Yes, $14. And then,
There's no 31st in November, Tim.
There isn't?
No.
Oh, I thought there was. My bad.
Goddamn fool.
Well, thank
It'll
you for
be
that.
on sale forever.
Well, thank you for that, Robert Cathy. I counted my months wrong, I guess. Anyways,
Good.
let's take a call.
Sell Christmas ornaments.
They don't allow it. Well, not allow it, but they don't have that. I mean, you could figure something out if you wanted. Nope. Did we lose them?
I guess we did. We all need a heel Nick shirt. We'll go buy one.
There is a heel Nick shirt on hashtag Nick the Heel.
You fools.
Oh, nope. Call didn't go through. Anyways.
Hey, I'm so fucking ready for Christmas as well.
Oh, yeah.
We need to keep on sucking shirt.
Yes, there will be a I'm a PWU Girl Ugly Christmas one as well.
Is there going to be a keep on sucking shirt?
If you want it.
How many of you would actually buy a shirt that says keep on sucking hashtag PWU?
Just put that picture of Tom Phillips on it.
Oh my fucking god, yes.
Probably get taken down by the WWE.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Make this now.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey guys, what's up?
How's it going?
Yeah, I do agree with Nick the Hill shirt. That would be awesome. Nick the Hill, please.
Dude, they're in the store.
It's already available. It's been available for a little while now.
Sweet, I'll get sweet, awesome.
I will put the link in the
Oh
description.
yeah, all right, guys. Be honest, I want both the opinions. Who has Survivor Series? Who has a shot to steal the show? I think it's going to be Usos and Raleigh in the Shield tag team match. I think that has potential to steal the show.
Same thing.
Miz and Corbin.
Miz and Corbin, you really think so? I see. I think the Usos on a hot streak right now. They're on a hot streak.
I don't think the Usos win that tag team match, though.
I don't say they have to win, but they're going to put on the show.
No, I would have to
go
agree
ahead, guys. Go ahead.
I would have to agree with the tag team one. I said it too the other day. You know, I really think with the Usos going up against Dean and Seth, just those two styles would really work well together, those two tag team styles, and they can really have a great match.
Okay, so guys, I don't know. Maybe you guys know, but what did the WWE cut the Revival? What happened to them? What happened to them? Do you guys know?
Scott Dawson is currently out with an injury. The reason we haven't seen him in a long time is right when they came up to the main roster, maybe like not even a month after they made their main roster debut, Dash Wilder actually messed up his jaw, had to have his jaw wired shut for a long time, and then literally...
I remember that. But then they came back, then they disappeared again.
They came back for like 3 weeks, maybe, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month, tops. I'll give them that. And Scott Dawson injured, I think it was his shoulder, and he's going to be out and he's going to be out probably till the end of December.
They can't catch a break, can they?
Nope.
Okay, last question. I'll let you go. In my opinion, the 2005 best of 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match was awesome.
Yes.
If you guys look back and saw who we had, that was a great match. Was awesome.
Yes, great night.
Okay, when you guys get a chance, I'd like to hear Tim and I want to hear Nick's too. I would like to hear both of your opinions whenever you get a chance. Thanks for taking my call, guys.
All right, have a great night.
Peace out.
Have a good one.
All right. Whoa.
11.
I kicked my desk.
Don't fucking do that.
AJ Miller says it's a bicep. Yes, you're right. It is a bicep injury. My bad.
Thank you, Thank you, Dr. AJ. Appreciate it.
When is John Cena and Nikki Bella getting married?
Tomorrow.
And, well, of course we're going to see it on TV. Like, they're going to do that for TV, but they're not too worried about setting a date right now. But I do have something about John Cena. Did you hear that he may be the special ref for Brock versus Jinder?
I did hear that. I heard on Going in Raw.
Yes. They actually have a few different ideas. It's 90% sure they're going to have a special ref in that match. They do have a couple ideas on who it can be, and one of those is, in fact, John Cena.
Jonathan Cena. Jonathan Cena. I'm okay with it, honestly.
I mean, it'll work. I don't know. Cena wasn't supposed to come back until the house shows at the end of December. He was doing like 2 for Raw, 2 for SmackDown. I know he was gonna work the Madison Square Garden show the week of Christmas.
MSG.
So,
MSG. You don't need it.
That should be interesting if he is the special referee.
Don't take a lot of MSG into your system.
Uh-oh. If you guys did not notice, I did put 2 links in the description, actually, for you guys that are watching here live. One for the new YouTube-style t-shirt, and the other one for the hashtag Nick the Heel shirt.
It has my face on it. That picture was taken at an airport, a little behind the scenes. I was taken at an airport in Denver when I was coming home from Montana.
Interesting.
Yeah, a little bit of a backstory. I was in Montana with the missus, and we were having a good time.
All right, let's take another call.
Let's take another call.
And caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, guys?
Pretty good. Yourself?
What's up?
I'm doing all right. I guess I listened to this show a little slow on my computer. I know y'all guys were just talking about the Survivor Series thing with Cena possibly becoming for the guest referee.
Right.
I'm not excited about it. Secondly, going about the TLC pay-per-view, right? First of all, I'll give kudos to WWE for making the scramble and making the changes that they did to give us the show. I thought was pretty good. AJ and Bella was match of the night. I don't understand why he would lose to Kane the next night. That still makes no sense.
Does not.
Whatever. But I will say that would kind of, for anybody that was mad about him versus Michaels not happening, that they talked about it, you got AJ and Balor. I think that's a very good substitute.
Yeah.
But I would like to ask you guys, with the recent, I guess you could say, exodus of superstars from WWE, do you think it is possible that Ring of Honor and other indie companies like New Japan, I don't even know if you want to call them independents, but do you think it's possible that they could be starting to steal away some of the fans of the WWE?
Oh, for sure they can steal fans away. That's a given that it's happening, especially what we saw with the New Japan shows here in the actual United States over the summer. They had,
which were awesome.
Right, they had, sold out those buildings. They literally could have had a building 2-3 times the size and probably maybe not sold out 1-3 times the size, but come close.
Very.
So, I mean, it's an alternative. They're more about putting on great matches than putting on, big compelling storylines. I guess they do have compelling storylines, but they're more about, with New Japan, they're just more about matches and having great matches, where WWE is more about, I guess you can almost say, they're like now...
Production?
Well, no, it's almost like WWF and WCW back in the day. WWF was the wrestling company putting on a television show with wrestling, where WCW was the television company putting on a TV show that had wrestling. So it's like now WWE is more of the quote-unquote TV show, and New Japan and Ring of Honor are more the wrestling show that's just on TV, if that makes sense.
I think I follow you.
Yeah.
But speaking of WWE, I wonder what it's going to take for them to start making money, because they got to get that pyro bag.
Oh no.
Some of those interested,
they're making
just
plenty of money with their TV deals all around the world. Like most of their money comes in from USA Network, Sky Sports, and all the other TV networks that they do partner with around the world. They're not worried about money.
So what's the issue with the whole pyro being cut? Because for what I understood, that was the cost cutting thing.
Yes, it was a cost cutting thing because just with WrestleMania cost a lot of money. The stage itself, that big elaborate stage itself, cost $5 million to build. So they needed to cut some costs to rehash that spending that they spent there. I don't even know how to say it. If they needed to do something to kind of replenish their income, I guess, if that makes sense, from spending that $5 million just on the set alone. That doesn't count, setting everything up for the NXT shows, setting everything up for Raw and SmackDown that week, setting everything up for NXT that week, flying everybody to Orlando. So, I mean, the set alone, like I said, $5 million just to build that set. I don't even know if that counts in all the pyro they used at WrestleMania either.
Okay. That I didn't know.
Yeah.
I did have one other question, but I'll ask that on a future show. But this final question, I'll take off the phone. How long, in your guys' estimates, do you think before NXT is recognized as a legitimate third brand? I think they're already there. They just need a big, like a bigger weekly venue to do their tapings. Because I think personally, NXT, in my opinion, is kind of better than Raw and SmackDown right now. So I think they need to start calling it developmental. But how long do you guys think before they become a legitimately recognized third brand?
Now, I think they already are. It really depends on who you look at, though, on the main roster that came from NXT. Most people, they don't even recognize their accomplishments from NXT, as we have seen with Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn. Yeah. But I mean, with Asuka, they did bring up all her NXT stuff there, so I don't know if maybe going forward they're going to start saying things about NXT with different superstars. But as far as moving to like a bigger venue to tape things, NXT doesn't make any money. It's developmental, and they just have it to get everybody that they bring in and all their trainees ready for that main roster. NXT loses money most of the time. So moving to a bigger building is just more cost that they're losing. I think they have some sort of a deal set up. I don't know for sure, but I have heard they have some sort of like a deal set up with Full Sail, where not only do they, I guess they get the arena, if you want to call it that, the venue at a discount, but they also do a lot of sponsorship deals with different students at Full Sail, and they let students actually I guess it's apprentice and internship within the NXT brand when people are doing like, production and video stuff with Full Sail. So they work real close with Full Sail as far as helping out their students as well.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Semi-consistent listener, first time caller. Thank you for taking my call. You have a good evening. I'm out.
Have a good one, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, WWE does a lot with Full Sail. Like they bring in students to work on the NXT stuff. They intern, they apprentice, they learn, and they also give not sponsorships, but scholarships out for kids at Full Sail. Well, I don't know if you want to call them all kids, but students.
What I want to mention is that I applied to Full Sail for college.
You were gonna go move to Florida?
Yeah, because at the time there was someone that I was with that lived in Florida at the time, and now no longer does.
Gotcha.
And I was going to go there, and I talked to him. I was like, I want to do creative writing for television before I got into voice acting and everything. And they're like, we work. I don't know if you watch wrestling. I'm like, I do. And they kind of told me about how they do a lot with the WWE. They do a lot of off-campus type stuff.
Yeah.
With Full Sail students. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, I mean, it's technically like it's going to be expensive because it's a private school.
Oh yeah,
they don't look at stuff like SAT scores or ACT scores. So I mean, there's that. But if it's something you're passionate in, fucking hell yeah, apply.
Yeah,
I want to see.
Full Sail's really good for. I've looked into it before because they also have not only are they have online as well. Their big stuff is like video game design, TV production, video editing, graphic design, 3D design, a lot of different. They're more towards like the arts, I guess you can say.
Multimedia.
Multimedia. There you go. There's the word I'm looking for.
Multimedia.
But
I think they're cool.
Yeah, let's take another call. All right. Skype does not want to load calls. Let's try a different one. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hello. Hi. Just was catching your show right after I saw the World Series game. Dodgers lost, sadly, but yeah. And I was just hearing what you guys had to say about TLC, and I was wondering if you guys had any, like, I saw Kurt Angle's return, and I thought that was actually really better than I expected, and they utilized them well. But I was wondering if you guys had any information of like I've been hearing different sides of the story about Kurt Angle being like him coming back and when he left originally, because like it talks about like in that 24 special how Vince McMahon said that Kurt Angle wanted him to he wanted Kurt Angle to do rehab, but he said like refused no, but
Right.
then like in his documentary that was released by TNA back in like 2007, something like that, I heard like some discrepancies that were different from that story. I don't know, like he said that himself that Vince asked Vince to go to rehab, but then Vince said that he's an Olympic gold medalist and he could do it himself, or something like that. And then there was this big comment. I was just wondering if there's any truth to it afterwards when Angle got his release from the company, and Vince McMahon said that he wanted Kurt to know that the Olympic gold medal is like a cup of coffee. They both don't mean crap or something like that. From what he said in that interview, I was wondering if you know if there's any truth to any of those things like that, or if it was just during that time when he was just in denial and during his addiction phase, or if you had any information.
No, that was really at a time when Kurt was going through a lot of personal things, a lot of personal demons. The original story that I heard when he first left the WWE back in 2006 was that his wife wanted him to get help. Vince wanted him to, the WWE wanted him to get help. And he just said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't be on the road. I can't be out here doing all this stuff to my body all the time. I want to retire. That's what he told Vince at first. From the original story I have always been told, he wanted to retire and be done with wrestling. So Vince was like, fine, you can get your release, you can leave, you can go be with your family, because his wife was also saying, you're never home, you got all this personal stuff going on. His wife, they ultimately split up in the end, but even back then she threatened to leave. And so he got his release from the WWE. Everybody thought, okay, Kurt's done with wrestling. He's going to go home. Maybe he'll come back to the WWE eventually. And then he got offered the deal with TNA to work a very limited schedule, and he jumped on it. Eventually, he brought his wife in, Karen, and then we all know what happened with that. They divorced, they split. She married Jeff Jarrett, and we go on from there. So I know what you're talking about with the whole thing where he said Vince was all like, oh yeah, a cup of coffee and the gold medals don't mean anything. I think that was just a time when he was just going through a lot of things and was very I don't even know how to put it, very bitter with a lot of things. So I don't know if there's any truth to that. I never heard that there was. And that he was the one that asked for his release from WWE because he made them believe that he was going to pretty much be done for wrestling for the time being, and then jump to TNA.
Okay. Yeah, because there was a couple different things where I wasn't sure what was true. Because I remember he was talking all smack about WWE at times or something like that during talking about stuff about good things about Impact through when he was getting all these newspaper interviews, and then a shoot, in one of the shoot interviews, he pretty much said that, oh yeah, I'm just doing that to hype, to try to get TNA and stuff like that. I don't really have any ill feelings or something like that.
Exactly.
The company. that. So yeah,
All right.
thank
Thanks
you
a lot for your call, man.
Have a good night.
All right.
Yeah. Even when leaving, I don't think Kurt really ever had any ill will towards the WWE. They always treated him well. He was always, him and like he said in that 24 special, him and Vince were always very close. And that's why Vince believed him when he first said, hey, I want to leave. I want to put my wrestling on hold for a while. No one expected him to jump to TNA as quick as he did. All right, I did see something here in the chat I actually need to talk about. Somebody asked, where is it? Oh, man. Somebody asked about D.H. Smith or Harry Smith. Nick, did you hear
I saw it.
that he saved a girl's life?
I saw it.
Yes, hold on. I want to pull up the official story so I get this correct. He actually saved a lady from committing suicide. I'm going to pull up the actual story on it because I want to tell this correctly. So, pro wrestler Davey Boy Smith Jr. actually saves a woman from committing suicide and jumping off of a bridge.
Did you say accidentally saves woman?
Did I say that?
I don't know. It sounded like it. I could just be deaf.
I may have accidentally said that. Why won't this let me scroll to read the rest of the story? There we go. All right. So pro wrestler Davey Boy Smith Jr. saves a woman from committing suicide as she was trying to jump off a bridge. Smith, whose real name is Harry Smith, posted a story of the rescue on his Facebook page and credits his grappling experience for helping the woman. The wrestler said he was driving Sunday night when he spotted a woman crying and hanging off of a bridge in Calgary. Smith said he stopped and tried to speak to the woman, but she kept threatening to leap if he got any closer. Smith goes on to say, I decided to grab a hold of her and take any chances. She started to slide and wanted to go more as I grabbed a hold of her. Smith said he was able to pull the woman and get on top of her and hold her down. He said, luckily, from my years of grappling and self-defense, I know how to grab her hard and pulled her up from hanging and jumping off. He goes on to say, I told her, Miss, you're not going to move unless I want you to. I'm an expert grappler, and you're not going to shoot me. We will get you help. Life is a precious thing, and I'm here to help you. Apparently, she had a gun on her as well. So he took a big risk knowing she had a weapon.
Yeah, no, that's fucking insane.
But yeah, that's
Good on him.
Oh, for sure. To even
Good on him.
notice it driving at night. Like, I don't know if it was dark out, if it was sunset. The story here only says, driving at night. So I don't know if it was dark out already, if it was, like I said, late in the evening, early evening or whatnot. But for him to notice her and he said his grappling really helped. I've heard, too, he's got really good grip strength. So that was also good to just hold the woman down and just keep her down, even though she was trying to fight out of it, until the police did finally get there and help her.
Well, yeah, good on him. He did it in a onesie.
What?
That's fucking talent right there. Then more power to him.
Ashton Tyler, good night. Live long, PWUnlimited. Have a good night.
I want a shirt that says "Live Long PWUnlimited." I just want every shirt possible.
Oh Lord. Let's take another call.
Yeah, let's take a couple more calls.
And Skype does not want to pick up calls tonight. There we go. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on? Ooh.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
I have, an opinion more than a question.
Okay.
And I want to see if you guys think of it.
Sure.
What's up?
I personally value promos over in-ring skills.
Oh, this is right up your alley, Nick.
Okay. I hear you.
I think promos tell a better story than in-ring. In-ring, you can tell a story, but it might not work. Promos simplify in a way, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I'll go ahead and give my answer, after the call and everything. I'll go ahead and go on a little bit of a rant so I don't hold you on the line and everything. Is that all, man?
Also, this is Dean, by the way.
One more time?
This is Dean, by the way.
Okay, right on, man. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'll say this right now. I think promo work is 100% more important. I wouldn't say 100% more important. I'd say it's definitely more important than putting on a fucking 5-star match every goddamn night. Well, wrestling is important in the case of, already structural saying with Enzo. Enzo can talk, but he can't wrestle to save his goddamn life. I think with that,
now he lost his voice.
well, that's true. He did lose his voice, and was it Drew Gulak that was reading out for him?
Yes, Drew Gulak read that in the whitest of white boy mannerisms.
He is indeed a certified G. I fucking loved it. I love it.
Did you see what he said? The T.
I love
he
it.
sounded so dead.
I love it.
I thought it was the best Enzo thing I've ever seen, with Drew Gulak reading the lines.
Yeah, thanks for your comment.
Indeed, a certified G.
Thanks for your comment.
Have a great night.
No problem.
Yeah, no. I think promo work's definitely super damn important. Hope Sister Abigail character be lady instead of Bray doing it. Wow.
No, they're not going to change that.
Tim, did you type this?
No. Anyways, did you hear what Cody and the Bucks did as far as their San Antonio show?
Yeah. Anyone that has the last name McMahon on their ID gets 10% off.
Well, okay. So WWE is running Survivor Series weekend in Houston on the 18th or 19th. They have the NXT show on Saturday, Survivor Series on Sunday, and then interesting. They have Survivor Series on Sunday. Sorry, I was looking at something. They have Survivor Series on Sunday, and the Friday before there's gonna be an NXT show in San Antonio on the 17th. Well, with that. With that, Ring of Honor is actually also doing a show the same night, and they're claiming they had the date first. Now, it's not like they're taking their building or anything, but they were in that city. They had stuff booked already first, and WWE's just doing it, I guess, to take another shot at ROH and the Bullet Club.
I really don't think they're doing that to take another fucking shot.
That's how they're playing it up. And with that, there was a video with the Bucks, Cody, and Marty Scurll. I believe that's all that it was.
That was it.
And so it's mainly Cody talking, and he's just like, they're taking our date. They've stole all my father's ideas, so I want you guys to come to the Ring of Honor show in San Antonio on the 17th as our special guest. He's like, I will comp your tickets. And then one of the Bucks is like, whoa. Can't afford that. We can give them like a discount. So anyways, it was just a way to get some clicks to Ring of Honor. It was a way to get some eyes on the Bullet Club. Nothing's going to happen about it. And they just said, hey, anybody with the name McMahon on your ID, come to the show. We'll give you 10% off.
If I make a fake ID that just has a crudely written McMahon on it, do you think they'd give me the 10% off?
There's a good chance for creativity.
I bet they would.
I bet you get backstage to meet Cody just for trying. They'll probably think that's super funny just for you to try.
Fuck it, why not?
Unfortunately, you won't be in San Antonio that weekend.
I mean, I can make this happen.
I got people in Houston I can stay with.
I don't, but I can sleep outside the arena.
I gotcha. Anyways.
Bullet Club needs to stop name-dropping anything WWE related.
I mean, it's getting eyes on them. It's getting them...
Why don't they just sit ringside if they're tough? That's true.
Yeah. I mean, if they buy a ticket, WWE, unless they're like doing something illegal and causing some sort of commotion, which probably would happen.
But here's the thing. If they just show up, I guess it's like...
Because, I mean, the whole thing they did in Ontario, California with the whole Bullet Club invasion, if you want to even call it an invasion. There was nothing WWE could have done to stop that. Like, they didn't do anything illegal.
Right.
And if they would have bought tickets and went inside to the arena, again, they wouldn't have been doing anything illegal. Now, yes, it would have disrupted their show if they were actually in there while the show was going on, because everyone would be focused on them instead of the matches and the promos in the ring.
But they can't control that.
No. And again, not doing anything, that wouldn't be anything illegal, but...
Yeah, they're not breaking the law by paying for a ticket and just sitting down. It's going to be up to the fans to see,
right?
How they react.
So I've seen some people here in the chat bringing up Nia Jax and her quote-unquote ego. All I'm going to say is, according to Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated, Nia was told that for TLC she's going to work the pre-show against Sasha Banks and lose. Nia, unfortunately, didn't want to do that and called up her cousin Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for advice. She told The Rock that she was unhappy with the direction that they wanted her to go for TLC, and according to Justin Barrasso, The Rock told her, "If you're unhappy, walk." Do you think she has... I know she's got The Rock there, and you know, if she's not happy, maybe he won't be happy with the company. But do you really think she's in any kind of position to just say, "Oh, if you don't give me what I want, I'm going to leave," and have any kind of leverage play with that?
I don't think she's in position to do that, but I think she believes she has the position because of The Rock.
Exactly.
Where they're gonna want to make The Rock happy. If you're related to The Rock and you say, "I want money, money, money," they're gonna say, "Oh, if we don't, you're gonna tell on us to The Rock? Okay, here's your money. Here's your, fucking title. Here's your not jobbing out to Sasha on the pre-show."
But here's something to that. Somebody, when I posted the video about this earlier, somebody had a perfect analogy in the comments. They said, "Look at Tamina. She's related to The Rock. She's been around for at least 6 years, never got a championship, I don't even remember if she's had more than one championship opportunity, other than like battle royals with the title on the line. And she don't go crying to The Rock. She don't, supposedly, like, we don't know if this is 100% true or if it's 50% true or exactly, it's just hearsay from different reporters. Right. But Tamina's never cried. Tamina's just, they put her with AJ. They didn't let her talk. They didn't let her do much but be a muscle. We don't know if she ever whined about that. Then they put her with Naomi. She was in, Team Bad. We don't know if she ever complained about that either. I mean, she didn't walk. She was out for a little while, about a year, not even a year ago. She was out, within the last year, she was out for a while with an injury.
Mm-hmm.
But she's never, had an ego about her like apparently Nia does now.
I think Nia kind of carries that with that idea that she's so close and that they know that and they're not going to want to fucking touch that.
Right.
Okay, well. Yeah. That's all I've got to say about it.
So, I mean, that is one analogy there. You go, well, Tamina's close cousins with The Rock, or second cousin, however you want to call. They're all cousins, apparently. Like, I don't even know.
Careful there.
No, like, Roman and the Usos say they're cousins, but actually, Roman's Rikishi's first cousin, so the Usos are really like his second cousins. If you really look at the family tree.
That's true.
Anyways.
You want to...
I was going to take a call, but...
you want to do one more call?
As I clicked it, it went away. So we don't have any calls, and I guess that's going to do it for this episode here tonight.
Yeah.
Derek Bocek is saying, take more calls. We'll call in really quick, and we'll get you. Because we got time for one more call.
Whatever the next call is, that's what we're going to take, and then we're going to call it.
If you guys want to call in, 559-475-8473. Again, I'm going to say, hey, if you guys want to get our new T-shirt, the YouTube style T-shirt, King of YouTube style, you can do so right now on our TeePublic store, link in the description below. Available right now with 30% off for the next 72 hours, and then also available through the month of November and December. We will have the PWU ugly Christmas sweater design. But let's take this call right here to wrap it up.
There will never be a women's tag team title anyway.
I don't think so.
No, it sounds stupid.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey, Tim. Hey, Nick.
Derek, is that you?
Yeah, it is.
Hi.
What's up?
What's your question, buddy?
What's up with you?
I just had a few questions, a few comments. I was wondering, what did you think about that triple threat match with not Nia, Alicia Fox and Bayley and Sasha Banks? I thought that was a really good match. I thought that match was like the highlight of Raw. What do you guys think about that?
I didn't really like the whole thing with, They were doing a match at the start. It was an okay match. And then Alicia just goes, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this anymore. And then once she grabbed that ring bell and just started hitting the ring bell over and over, that really pulled me out of the match. And then for her to all of a sudden just win after saying, oh, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this match anymore. Like, really?
It was kind of stupid.
The storyline of the match, whether it was a good wrestled match or not, the storyline really just pulled me out of it, and I couldn't get back into it once she started all that.
Right.
Yeah, and my other thing is, do you know who? Okay, so you know when they're doing that whole brand invasion or whatever on Raw.
Right.
Do you know who was in the locker room with Matt Hardy? Who was that?
Jason Jordan and Finn Balor.
Finn Balor?
Yeah,
okay.
Jordan was sitting down when they first bull rushed in, and then
Chad Gable.
Yeah, Chad Gable just launched right at Jordan, but Matt and Finn were the ones that came out of the bathroom stall.
Exactly. And did you know that they were actually attacking Randy Orton? Did you know that?
What do you mean?
If you go back and watch it, Randy Orton was getting attacked.
Randy Orton wasn't even there.
Back and No, he was getting attacked by SmackDown. If you go back and look at the video, he was doing a filler or something. 'Cause I could see his tattoos, I could see everything about him. And then when SmackDown left, they showed everybody's face except him, where they showed his feet. He was there getting attacked. He was just like a filler.
No,
whatever.
Randy wasn't there. It had been somebody else. Randy wasn't there. The Usos weren't there. Naomi wasn't there. Charlotte wasn't there. Not everybody from SmackDown was there. Orton wasn't there.
Well, Orton was there for SmackDown. He was there getting the crap beat out of him for Raw.
He was guy. Randy Orton was not at Raw this past Monday. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, I mean, if you go back and watch the video, I thought it was Randy Orton.
Yeah. It had to have been somebody else with sleeves.
Yeah, no, it was probably Slater.
Slater don't got sleeve tattoos.
He had short.
He does.
Short hair though.
Does he?
Yeah, Tim, it's fucking Heath Slater we're talking about. Come on.
Full sleeves.
Could have been Anderson.
Oh yeah, it could have been Carl Anderson or
Are you talking about
no. Are you talking about when they jumped into the second locker room?
Yeah.
That was Luke Gallows.
Oh, that was Gallows?
Yes, that was Luke Gallows when they jumped into the second locker room. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Oh my God, I'm stupid. Oh,
I know
okay.
exactly what you're talking about now. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was that good, brother.
It was that good, brother. But I thought they attacked Gallows Anderson before they even got in that locker room. That's what I was confused about. Maybe, God, they attacked so many people. It's so convenient that they didn't find Kane or Strowman or
Well, Strowman wasn't even on the show, so because they're supposed to make it like he's gonna be gone for a while. So, but all right, thanks for the call and have a great night.
Tim, what the fuck?
Thank you.
What the fuck? What?
Tim,
what?
Why are you calling me?
Am I?
You're calling me on the phone.
Oops. Butt dial.
I said AJ here in chat mentioned if we're ever gonna make a different show. Yeah, we are gonna make a different show. We have our own new channel coming about.
We're still working on everything, getting it.
Still working on it.
We don't want to just throw something up there half-assed.
Does someone that might be on the channel want to give a promotion for what their show might be about?
No.
that was such an easy plug, and he's over there, and he's like, no. All right, well, we will talk about that later on in the future, but there will be a non-wrestling style show that we're going to be doing. But for that, that'll be the show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I have been Nick. You can find me on Twitter at PWU_Armstrong. You can find Tim at TimmyBuddy.
Yes.
That's his username. And follow us on Twitter at PWUnlimited. Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingULTD. You already hear on YouTube. I'm literally just reading our side banner because I don't know any of our fucking websites. You can go to our website at PWUnlimited.net and our TeePublic, TeePublic.com/PWUnlimited.
I believe so. There's I think it's like C/forward something. Just go to TeePublic, search PWUnlimited, or
just go to the description.
Let's about to say, or the link in the description below. We're also on Instagram. Instagram hasn't been wanting to work for me recently, like posting stuff. So I don't post as much on Instagram. but mainly we post on Facebook or YouTube. Mainly Facebook most of the time, but usually it's YouTube. Everything goes to YouTube and Twitter. But with that, I'm going to have to say, have a good night, guys. We will see you again next week live.
See you guys later.